Hello, once more, then we'll be here at the program. So appreciate that because our greatest one, then we'll wanna be close with all every single day, because our song who us are just getting up from our bread every time. No, and now our time to post all our masks, because the COVID-19 pandemic have not died anytime just now. Well, regardless here in the country, maybe living on the COVID-19 are coming yet. No, and us know how many time will happen there in that country, there in Iceland or any other country in the world. Because as you know, for example, were granted in the fewer programs behind the COVID-19, the coronavirus getting other mutations, and just have other programs we are setting on who are the vaccine are effectiveness on those mutations, and who, for example, here in the country may be living today will not get any referral, will not get just rest by the virus, regardless until the 2025. And our song who that is a reality, and our song who that in the budget that this country and are so poor will happen, no will get and stronger in our economic supply regardless until the 2025, and our song who us not be worried, not be worried, because us know that if taking away the life from the human beings are the only son us being just looked for, not have any other son. If the human being today will be rescued, where is have the human being today are just now saved, no, and by us be highlightless how many times will happen by get again at the budget and we're behind at the virus, no? Why? Because the only son us are just watching for, the only son all wanna no more than there is that the recovery for those one we today has just dying, no? By those we are just in a bed through the housing house, no? Is that the only sons us needed, but wobbly us no know will coming, us no know will happen in our the future, but whatsoever will be us be every time together by coping all with this situation. And what made us feel so? Because as you know, have for example other countries in Europe and others who are just today getting in disease with are accountable, not have living some who we are just a disaster by the war. Whatsoever they will do, even have the support from everyone, no? And many times, far from the COVID-19 and others happenings, many times the sea landings are just browsing on who stewardship themselves other bunch. Why? Because for example, have others landings can also be not just bigger countries even are supporting others one. In other words, have always the different push to being in cooperation with others. Have every time others ways to be in cooperate with others, no, for example, you have French, no, you have others landings that every time are just together with others, every time will are just getting off, no, the gift or other song we are created by the monkey, and today will be not a deception. Us know who many times will happen by the COVID-19. Us know will happen on every single stewardship by those landings. But if not do so, the only song will all be just beware. The only song that us not. is that they will let us anytime lonely. Although they get for other administration way, although they are just hooking others support by the war, no others way to carry on others country we are more poor, although then today are clutching of others' stewardship to carry on at war. Us know they will not let us in any time lonely. Why? Because it's what they coming from your will. If they, for example, are taking away other administration, if them being taking away others bush to a head where the illness today in the world has been living it's no more because me is the only so they know who the only country are worshiping because every single country in the world are so different. No, I have their own righteousness. I have their own priorities. No, but at the last, whatsoever happened then, are important is not the way who are cooperating together are important is not who are just doing so. What is the manner we are just getting by the cooperation from at the war because have others landing would be really poor because have others landing who are just hoping to developing themselves and have others landings to really are growing by the handy from others we are more rich no, and at the COVID-19 and other disease we were just in through this time are not a deception, no, and are not really highlight who then are just cooperate. At the last and important is that being between ourselves. At the last and important being that they will let not any human being far from his needed. Because us know they have the power, because us know they have all uh, uh, at the will of his deep list to carry on other mankind. And just is really at the important, is really at the highlight. Not the way who do so. And important is not that they will let us in any way far from his art. Far, for example, have others landing we are supporting on military, economic, and social development with many sons, no, with medicines, no, and us know that whatsoever song they are just getting off, the highland is not who do so. Us know that at the highland being, that they will do so. Us know that the highland being can let will know that the world in any way, just in the loneliness. Why? Because our song who that happened behind are not nothing new, no our song who that nowhere just in those time, no because of the history in the be because of the history throughout the world in the content are very longer behind. No, and us know who them although are clutching other stewardshiping, although they are clutching other policies, and important is not who they are working on for others. And important really is that they are doing like that. And important is that they just are caring for others. It's not highlight at the way. And important is that they are doing so because every time we hold all, then we are just growing up by being hinted by others. No, and is today at the reality on us now may have others landing throughout the world. We are just coping all with other situations, the owner landing on, no, or alone are just getting in the owner landing over management, no, but are not highlight what will do or who will do. And the highlight really is that they will let any human being in any time without helping. It's just at the reality. No, because it's at the only sort with us know those uh, progressing at the world, those strictness will be up on every single beat. Well, has been fully throughout the program, being really coping with the situation today, and us be every time wishing at the better by those who will be there in others landings and have not at the same lookies than us and have not at the same resources, have not any other zone, no, can really the wishing from others. Well, once more, thank you by at the program and see you next time.